good.
Is that lower than normal?
Nope.
No, that's pretty much ride height for this car. It's pretty much ride height.
Rocking skid plate everywhere it goes.
It's missing some stuff. That's weird.
It's missing a lot.
How long have you been riding this without shocks, Sam?
She bounces, that's for sure.
She bounces.
He's got the limiters in, it's fine.
Oh well, no, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I got the straps.
You're good.
You got limiters on it, it's not going anywhere.
What are those, Motorsport?
Yeah,
Is that a dirt bike?
Those are from the dirt biking days.
It's dirt biking days, dude. So Dustin and Sam both sent their shocks off to who?
MTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, finally came. Been
Finally.
talking about it for years. Finally pulled the trigger.
What I am so excited to see, especially this car on MTS, because for so long it sat so low.
It has, man. I don't know what it was, whether the springs were tired or what. Maybe it just came lower, but it has always sat low. And man, this is going to be a game changer.
Game changer. Let's freaking see him. I'm so excited.
All you have to do is lose some weight.
Yeah, right. So they're in the box. He couldn't resist. There's already one sitting here.
I couldn't. They've been here for 2 days.
He could not resist this.
I had to.
I don't blame him, but anyway, so we got, that is a front shock for MTS.
Off a 16
Off
turbo.
a 16 turbo, yeah.
Yep. So they did a full rebuild. Everything's new. Obviously not the housings or anything, but new springs, obviously, and it's got Ned's valving. Everything in there is all MTS now. So pretty stoked about that. The rebuild kit was well worth it. These got, I just rolled 5,000 miles actually. So they've had a good life. They had a really good run. But MTS is doing their own springs now. You got the detent all rebuilt. Everything's fresh. Man, it's crisp.
Yeah, and also, so this is like what they have on his car, Aries, and this car. These coils are different than mine. So I had MTS
2019. The last UTV invasion in St. Anthony's.
Takeover.
Yeah,
yeah.
UTV, no, UTV invasion. So anyway, I have IBOC springs on mine, and these are actually MTS's own springs. So this will be interesting to see the difference between their new coils and mine, because theirs are MTS all the way around now. So MTS is actually making their own spring, which is, I think, awesome.
Yeah, they finally split away.
Yeah.
Not relying on IBOC anymore.
Yep. And nothing bad about IBOC, but because I've had great luck with mine, but I'm super stoked to see how these guys car perform.
Yeah, talking to Cade when we were getting ready to send these down, I asked him, because we have another buddy that got MTS on his rigs, and I was talking to Cade. I was like, "Hey, did you guys change your coils? Or did you go away from IBOC?" Just they mainly changed due to the fact that IBOC couldn't keep up with the demand. They said a lot of their springs and stuff would go on back order, and they were just starting to fall behind, so they had to find a new avenue. So they went to these ones.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited to see the difference. We'll definitely give you guys a video on the difference. That probably won't be super soon, but we are going to St. Anthony's in the near future. That's a month away. Into May. So, so we'll be trying to find some bumps to do some comparison side by side slow mo and regular video.
Have to run out to Juniper.
Yeah, Juniper's close enough to even do such a thing.
Do some
prior to
comparisons.
Yeah, for
with
sure.
Like your machine and versus ours.
Yep.
I'm really anxious to see the difference between my 16 shocks and his 18 shocks.
Yeah.
The fronts, the rears aren't that different, but the fronts, like,
yeah, because
the overall shock is bigger.
Yeah, because that's a 2.5 in the front on the 16s, and on the 18s they switched them to a 2.0 in the front. So really the only difference is the reservoir and the internal bypasses on the inside, but you have a ton more room for valving in the 16 shock than you do in 18, so it'll be interesting to see the difference between the two.
See if we're able to even tell.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Ned might have it so dialed we don't notice, but who knows? I'm excited. We got to go find some whoops, though.
Yep.
See what we can do.
Juniper is definitely the place, dude.
Yeah.
They got some man-eaters out there.
Yeah, those things are deep. Yeah. And they're dirt, too. They're like dirt sand. They're not even...
Yeah, for sure.
Not even regular sand whoops, so...
For sure.
There is two upgrades different than yours for the valving. They've changed it a couple more times since you had yours done.
Yeah, so this is the Dakar tune.
Yes.
With the modified Dakar 2. So I have the modified Dakar 2 on mine, but I also have different coils than these guys. So they got similar tune to mine with the improved valving and the improved coils. So also that would be interesting to see the difference in two.
Yeah,
Similar tuning as well, but different components and different valving.
Well, and I had him dial mine back just a little bit.
Yeah, he
So
went
it's-
with a softer tune on yours.
I just wanted to go a little softer, just because of my back and stuff. Like, you know, the riding we do. Not that yours are as rough or anything, but I just kind of wanted to see what softer actually meant.
Extra soft, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm new to the suspension. I mean, honestly, I think we're all kind of fresh in the. as
Yeah,
far as
we
that goes.
kind of really learned about it all at the same time,
Yeah.
for the most part, to be honest.
All I remember is just smiling ear to ear in Coos Bay when Tony was driving.
Yep.
Somebody we had just met
Yep.
hours before.
Yep.
And he was mobbing through the dunes at Coos Bay, and literally where he was doing 60, I would have a hard time doing like 40 because it's so rough.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting.
Yeah. Let's get a rear out, dude. I'm so excited. Let's get a rear.
All right.
Get
man.
a rear.
All right, man. Unpackaging. You guys are here.
So, Mark tried opening this prior, so we
did.
had to stop him
He
from
did look
opening
back. He was
it.
like a little minion.
Sam, you can't even talk because you tried opening him too. We had to get it on camera. We had to stop. We got to get this on film.
If he would have taken longer to get this stuff out of the boxes and on his car, I was gonna put it on mine.
Yeah, same
I was
cars.
gonna start putting it to use.
Yeah, so we got a rear. Yeah, and on the 16, you got the remote reservoir,
Look how much
which
spring is there.
that is a heck of a spring, dude.
Can you imagine? I mean, before you can kind of see the dirt lines of where these guys were before.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, there's a good palm.
You actually have the other tender was like, you know, yay tall and compressed completely.
Such a sad excuse for a tender, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
literally, it's Polaris's version of saying, "Oh, we have a dual rate system."
you know, and we were talking like maybe mine's wore out, but no, everybody's is that way.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Why does Polaris do that?
I don't know. They
Maybe-
changed them finally, but
Maybe if somebody has an idea why Polaris does that, drop a comment.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they changed them as of 2020. So yeah, the tenders on the new Razors, at least the Turbo S's and the Pros have
They
the new
about
tender,
Another half an inch of the clearance in the tender.
which still isn't nothing.
not an
It's
excellent
not even
tender.
enough to even talk about.
I mean, from what I've heard, Polaris actually doesn't run like Walker Evans or Fox Springs. They actually outsource them. So,
Which
like,
is even worse to hear.
I've had clutching issues in the past. Lots of them. Primary clutch has been off many times.
Many
so.
times.
pretty sure
Those
threads
poor
are worn
threads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those threads are tired. So this guy ended up just getting removed. I just took it off. It was way easier to do the primary with this off, all power tools, no hand tools. Not that it was hard anyways, but just made it even easier, less obstacles. And when these shocks left to go to Ned, or MTS, it was missing one. And now we have both.
Now you got both of them.
So
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Something I just threw in.
I never saw nothing on the invoice.
Did they
they didn't
rechange?
charge for it.
Did they change your hoses?
No hoses. So these were back ordered.
They're back ordered through Fox, but from what Cade was telling me when I was talking to him, is actually underneath this rubber
Scratched.
is actually steel braided line.
Oh, okay. Convenient.
So this is just, he's like, you won't look at hardly any cars without seeing the cracking.
Right. Perfect.
He's like, there's not really any point. The only thing that we are missing, because they were on back order, thank you COVID,
COVID. We all know that very well.
was Sam and I did get limiting straps. So
So when are you guys gonna be getting those? How far out are
when
those?
Cade was talking, when I was talking to him earlier this week, it should be, if everything goes right by the end of the week.
Sweet. End of the week. I love it.
I'm anxious to see those because the way it sounds, they're just going to go from bolt to bolt.
Yeah.
Top bolt to low bolt. So
I think there'll be a spacer in there, but
Yeah. So I
take the shocks back, unbolt them,
Yeah.
and put a new stud in it. But
do not have limiting straps on mine, and you can definitely tell.
really,
Every time you full extend on the shock, it's just a thud every time.
really.
Yeah, so Ned said it was okay, but over time it's definitely going to hurt the shock. But
Maybe if you rode the dunes, like if that was more primarily of what we all did,
yeah, for sure.
that might be something that would be more prevy.
Yeah.
You know, 250 for all four, name brand stuff. So
yeah, they're made by Sandcraft.
yeah,
They're Sandcraft limiting straps. So
That's a no-brainer to me.
you know it's a good company.
You know what else is a no-brainer?
Huh?
Not letting these sit on the floor anymore.
Let's go.
Let's get them in.
get 'em in.
Let's explain to the people why it's in the trailer.
So,
Other than that, you just suck at going for rides.
it's been a while since I've been riding. So first off, my head pipe, I needed to get that welded on. The expansion joint was shot, and then I also needed the full-size 18 by 1.5 millimeter O2 bung welded on there, and I don't have access to a welder right now, which sucks. Future, I'm gonna buy one, but the weld shop was really backed up. We only have one guy in here in town that could get to it, so it was sitting at his shop for like 2 weeks, and honestly, I needed the shop space in here. I got other things going on, and I just pulled it into the trailer, and I think it was, 2 weeks later, you were like, hey, we're gonna send the shocks off.
Yep.
And so here we are. Pulled the shocks in the trailer, and this is where she stands. So she's got cedar rounds, big old log pole rounds holding it up right now.
It's looking pretty sad, not gonna lie.
Yep.
Not as only it is in a trailer, but it's also sitting on blocks.
And it's dirty. It's dirty. So I went on a snow ride right before I pulled it in here. So it's been a while.
This is long overdue.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, you guys are gonna now see us finagle our way through putting shocks on in a trailer.
Easy breezy.
Yeah,
I
no
feel like I
problem.
just did-
And now it's not sitting on blocks.
No blocks.
What? Not sitting on blocks. So
Let's pull the truck out.
we need to pull this forward. This sweet mini garage that we just really stuck.
Dude, it's a garage inside of a garage.
We just stuck 4 guys in a trailer on putting shocks in. That was
We're all slightly sweaty.
not a great
Slightly
time,
sweaty men in a small.
but worth it.
Dude.
All right, let's pull it out. So
It's in the background.
it's, I'm sure you've seen this in the background of other videos, but wow, that is close. I'm just noticing how close it actually is. In fact, you are, wow, piece of paper really is how close that is. We need doves. We need doves to fly out.
Flying blind here.
Flying blind. Are you putting your seat in?
Yeah, I just hit the hole, dude.
Wow, he's so unprepared for stuff like this.
You might want to turn a little bit.
Turn to your left.
Straight.
Oof. Don't worry about the driveline sound. No front diff. Oh my goodness, dude. I've never seen that car set so high.
Yes, dude. That is what we wanted.
Ooh, she looks good that high, dude.
Looks so good.
Your front sits higher.
That looks
like mine.
sick.
I like that.
Oh my gosh, dude. That is amazing.
I love it. Oh my gosh, dude.
I've never seen this machine this high.
It's so good to see
Look
the
how high the back is
MTS
still.
on it. Yeah, that angle on your radius rods was almost the opposite. almost
They're
the opposite. It's so much different because we're so used. You guys may not know, but we're so used to the car sitting so much lower. This particular car.
This car is the
Yeah.
lowest car in town. Honestly, probably anywhere.
Like when you see Honda's Dragon frame, this is what you see. So car with 32s, same suspension. Almost, I mean, pretty much exactly. Car with 30s, same suspension. So you guys probably won't be able to tell on camera, but in person, they are very close. Man, they're really close. Really close. 32, 30, quarter. What'd you say? Quarter of an inch? An inch?
It's 3/4 of an inch difference.
3/4 of an inch difference. So
Yeah.
we're really. I mean, cage. You can't go off the cage because they're completely different cages, but profiles are different and everything.
I'm going off the point on the rear. The rear. Is
So go off of.
So like maybe right here.
You could go off. Yeah.
So we're 50 inches right to there. 50. Go over here. Same point.
Hold on. Hold on. People need to know.
49.5.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Duh,
So
32.
half inch less.
Half inch difference.
Yep. So Dustin's is taller. This by
Not by much.
Honestly, if I aired up the tires,
You might be the same.
probably be close to the same.
For sure. And Ned did tell me when I got mine put on that it would settle at most an inch. So 3 inches taller when I first got it. And so now I'm probably about 2 inches taller because I have quite a few miles compared to these guys. So the difference in a 30 to a 32, not as much as you would think.
Yep, so I cut off the factory one, cut that out, opened up the hole, and this is a regular 18 by 1.5 millimeter O2 bung.
Why is that? Does it have to do with anything with horsepower?
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
Always. Around here? Yes.
Yes.
So the factory one was useless. I've had a dummy plug in there ever since I bought the machine. So it's useless. Got the Dynojet kit, and I'm looking forward to doing our own tuning. So we're going to start dabbling in that and see what we can do.
Yes,
Hopefully,
for sure.
Hopefully it works out. I'm really excited to see how this new joint works. That new joint is from a website we found online. We won't tell you that until we know how it works.
Yeah, we don't want to be putting anything bad out there yet.
Yeah, I don't want to refer something bad. So honestly,
We'll
actually,
R&D it
Michael-
for you guys.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Drop a comment if you really want to know. If you have the same issue we do, we can get you hooked up or at least put in the right direction towards getting your own parts.
For sure.
And
or
hopefully-
any issue at all with the O2 sensor, because you guys probably haven't had any issue we haven't seen.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Yeah, so Sam will be putting that on soon. We will let you know after a while what we're going to be doing to the exhaust and why we're going to be doing it. And even if it works, it might be a waste of money. It might be the best thing we've ever done. So
yeah, absolutely.
we'll definitely let you know. And as far as the O2 sensor goes, like you said earlier, it's putting a wideband in there to build some power.
Got to make our own tunes, baby.
We love data. You guys will be seeing the cage and doors and other stuff that we put on Mistress.
Be a lot more.
About to be a lot more due to some blue stuff that doesn't need to be in the air. Ooh, tough
got
break.
some cotton candy, huh?
Yeah.
Right
so
on.
You guys will be seeing several videos for them. Also be seeing the Cletus videos. I got so much footage from Cletus, you guys are gonna have to wait on that because I got to do a lot of editing on that. But anyway, so this is what we did today, and I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe and like and
Comment.
comment.
Baby.
Yes, comment. Any questions? Anything? Just no dumb question really with us. I mean, we'll take any of your questions and comment back. Any of them, it doesn't matter.
Hey,
so,
criticism is good too. Always.
yes,
Always. Criticism
always.
is great.
Tell us what you do and don't like about the video, what we could do differently, whatever it may be, or even on the car. It doesn't matter. Just let us know. We're open. We're pretty easygoing people. So, thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.